Record number of people giving up their pets as price of food climbs. A record number of dog owners fear they can no longer afford to feed their pet as bills soar during the cost of living crisis, an animal charity has said. The Dogs Trust has taken 15,000 calls in 2022 from people asking about the process of rehoming their pet. The figure is up 54% from last year and the highest since the charity's contact center opened in 2014. One owner called saying she felt she has no choice but to hand over the family dog as she faced a decision between feeding him or her children. It found that the price of pet food had increased following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The effects of the war have had a sharp effect on inflation, which is expected to hit 13% in October, according to the Bank of England. To stay up to date with latest top stories, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking the button above this video. The Dogs Trust is urging pet owners to get in touch before reaching crisis point. The RSPCA has also said it's also taking in more rabbits, cats and dogs than last year. In the first 5 months of 2022, the RSPCA took in 49% more rabbits, 14% more cats and 3% more dogs than the same period in 2021. More on pets. The Dogs Trust Chief Executive Owen Sharp said they were speaking to families forced to make impossible choices because of their financial situations. He said, economic crisis can and will lead to people having to give up their dogs because they simply can't afford to look after them. We've already taken more than 15,000 handover calls this year, which is up 54% from 2021. We're helping wherever we can, but if you're struggling with your dog because of the current squeeze on finances, get in touch before you reach crisis point. The amazing support of our donors, volunteers, foster carers and adopters has never been more critical, and there are lots of ways we might be able to help. According to veterinary charity the PDSA, the average cost of keeping a dog is between $50 to $80 a month, which adds up to $25,000 to $30,000 its lifetime. A separate YouGov survey for the RSPCA in June showed 78% of pet owners said they thought the cost of living crisis would affect their animals. Almost 7 out of 10, 68%, expressed concern that the cost of care was increasing, and a fifth, 19%, were worried about how they will be able to afford to feed their pets. The study showed cat owners seem to be most affected and concerned about cost of living pressures. Emma Slawinski, the RSPCA's Director of Advocacy and Policy, warned, "We are on the brink of an animal welfare crisis due to the rise in pet ownership during the pandemic, coupled with the cost of living pressures biting, especially those on lower incomes. It's absolutely heartbreaking."